Alright, welcome back to the 22nd Java GUI tutorial, part 2 of our color chooser series. Alright, let's get back to where we were. So we set the layout for our sliders panel, and that's going to be 3 rows, so it's going to be higher than it is wide, I guess. And now we need to add our sliders to our sliders panel. So excuse me. Sliders, add red slider, and then add the other one. So, what was it? Green slider and blue slider. Alright, now do the same thing for our labels. Set layout, and that's also going to be a good layout, and with the same parameters as the other one, so 3, 1, 2, 2. Alright, perfect. Now, well, we're done with the constructor. Yep, alright, so go out of that and do your public class event event class. So public class event implements, I spelled that wrong. How do you spell implements? Implements. There we go. It's going to implement change listener, and we need change listener because, well, obviously our slider is going to change and needs to listen to what change is happening to it. Alright? And then the method is, there's only one, and it's called state change, and it's void. So public void state changed, and parameters it takes are change, event, and whatever. I'll put E again. Alright. There we go. Now, what we need to do, we need to make 3 integer variables that are, I'm losing my brain here. Anyways, the integer variables are the value of the slider. Yeah, that's it. So int r is equal to red slider, and then to get the value, well, it's pretty easy. You type in get value. Very simple. Java is pretty easy, isn't it? And then int g is equal to green slider, get value, and same thing for blue. So blue slider, and get baseline. Just kidding. You actually get the value. Alright, now, so all this is happening when we are sliding our sliders around. So what else we want to happen? Well, we probably want our labels to get updated to reflect whatever value is in our slider. So to do that, you go red label, and that's gonna be, we're gonna set the text on it, and then we're gonna say red equals, and then put plus R. Right? And same thing for the green and blue labels. Alright, anyways, and blue label, blue label, set text, and blue is equal to whatever our blue value is, plus B. Alright, so we're done with that. It's pretty simple. If you don't understand, basically a state changed event is fired whenever we adjust our slider around. So whenever we move a slider, it's going to generate new values for int r, g, and b, which is the values of our sliders. And it's going to change the labels, and the most important thing that I almost forgot, this would be the most important part of our program probably, it's color panel, set background, and then we're gonna have a new, because every time we do it, we want a new color, and a new color RGB. There we go. So whenever we slide it, it's gonna adjust our background color on our panel to reflect the values of the R, G, and B, which are the values of our sliders right here. Alright, it's a lot of code. Well, not really, it's not a lot, but it's whatever. Alright, now the part that you should know probably by heart by now, which is the main method. Yeah. Alright. Wait, why did I type that? Color changer. Make sure you spell that wrong too, and size. And this is pretty important. I've made this program before, so I kind of know like what dimensions to put in, but put something about 300 and 110, and that should display it fairly good. So run it, make sure it shows up, and yep, it did. Here it is. See, we've got, well, just let me show you what it does, then I'll go over the layout piece. See that? Changes red, it goes all the way to red. And if I put all of them to 255, it's going to go to white. Or I can mix and match and get these different colors. And it all depends on the values of the RGB slider. I mean, you can make almost any color you wanted. So, but I'm gonna go over the layout now because I think that's more important. Well, I don't know, but the functionality piece is very easy, I think. Anyways, where does it start? Right here. Container pane is equal to this, which is the J-frame. Then you gotta get the content pane, and then so this pane is basically everything in here. And then the grid layout, it's got one row. If you can kind of visualize this, here's where the divides would be, right here and right here, because these are equal width. And then we got some nice padding around them. And yeah. Then we got their sliders. This is our sliders, this is our label panel, and this is our color panel. And it's in a grid layout of 1-3. Then these are grid layouts of 3-1, so it's 3 rows, so it's 3 down and 1 across, and then 3 down and 1 across. So yeah, I better close that because sometimes my stupid screen recording software freezes up if I keep messing around with that too much. But anyways, yeah, if you don't understand anything, just leave a comment in the code, and I will leave a comment in the video, yeah, and I will definitely respond and try to help you. So, thanks.